Hello everybody and welcome to the GMS Magazine channel. I am Paco Garcia, your host, and this is the How to Publish Your RPG series, the show in which I give you my insights as a publisher if you want to actually publish your very own role-playing game, which I very much recommend that you actually try to do because it's a wonderful process. So, should you push your freelancers? Well, that's actually a bit more complex question than it may seem, for several reasons. Firstly, whether we like it or not, and we have to get used to the idea that at some point a freelance is not going to deliver what they are meant to. That happened to me with Campo de Mita, the Cthulhu hack, not with Campo de Mitas, with the Cthulhu hack. When I asked a friend, I hired a friend to do the layout, and months, literally 3 months, went by and nothing happened. Now, when I spoke to her, there were some health considerations to take into account. And it was a matter of, do I push her into doing it, or what do I do? Sometimes pushing your freelance into the, look, get a grip, is important to do. But you have to be very careful when to do it. At the time I chose not to push her at all because it was a health issue. So that's not something I'm going to go into. And I'm not going to push somebody who has some considerable difficulties health-wise to work harder, when they have to do their jobs and they have a family and then they have to do their freelance work. So I'm not going to do that. However, had she come back to me and said, well, I have too much work in my other time, then I would have said, well, you committed to this. That's tough. You should have taken that into account. That's just not good enough. But in this case, I thought it was important not to. Health is something that you should never, under any circumstances, push. Okay? Ever. Because, no, it's just, I'm not going to give it because, come on, I shouldn't have to explain that. So no, never when it's about health, ever. But yes, when it's about deadlines, and yes, when it's about anything else that's not got to do with health or things that are to do with somebody else's well-being, like family, is otherwise, no, you have to push your freelance. There's another situation in which pushing, don't know if it's the right word, but it might be a good thing to do. And is if you've worked with a freelance who you know they can do better than they're doing at the moment, push them. Push them indeed. If you know that somebody can do better perspective work, if they can deliver a little bit quicker, give them a push. Just put your trust, your confidence in them, be very clear as to what you're doing, why you're doing it, and just give them a gentle kick in the ass to prove that they can do more than they think they can. Because sometimes freelancers, artists, anybody, they will get into this is what I can do, this is what I want to do, and this is my comfort zone. Getting out of that comfort zone is important for our personal and our professional growth. And if you like somebody's style of painting, and you want that style of painting to be translated into mapping, for instance, cartography, or if you like somebody's mechanical writing or world building, and you want that person to go into adventure writing, go for it. Just give them a nudge. Just give them what they need to actually push them a little bit. As you can see, there are two completely different types of push, and you have to be careful with them. But they are important. Pushing somebody who's not delivering because of anything that's nothing to do with health, yeah, by all means, sometimes it does happen. Sometimes it happens that you just have to let go of that person altogether and go for somebody else. That's just the way it goes. But you have to be able to be honest with your freelance and say, hey, I need to push you on this one. You need to give me this because you committed, I need it, and you are making my project delayed, and that's unacceptable. That's part of the deal. I'm going to talk to my Patreons about actually how to go about it. What is the best approach? What is the best way of starting the conversation and handle some of the replies and some of the excuses or reasons that people may give you. But yeah, you need to be a Patreon for that, which I would very much appreciate if you became one of us. So thank you very much indeed for being there. It is truly and genuinely appreciated. And until the next time, I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care.